Every gate you open into darkness brings another challenge.
Wow, terkejut aku guys. Waduh, siapa nih? Tahu-tahu di belakang pintu. Oh. Halo, assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Balik lagi ke channel gue ya guys. Oke guys, kita lanjut lagi game Hellblade Senua Sacrifice. Oke, di video sebelumnya kita berhasil mengalahkan si valraven ya guys, itu dewa ilusi itu guys. Oke, sekarang kita lanjut lagi ya. Jadi mungkin kita akan bisa masuk ke pintu utama itu guys. Oke, kita jalan guys. Untuk yang melawan si valraven ini, jalannya itu guys ya, yang kita bingung karena banyak ilusinya itu. Kita waktu emang. Oke, cancel guys. Oke. Perjalanannya kayaknya jauh juga nih guys. Setelah membuka dua pintu itu baru bisa masuk pintu utama nih kayaknya. Kita ikutin terus. Bener sini. Oh, apa nih? Fokus lah.
Senua, you have the sight, just like I do. Once you can see into the underworld and all the souls within it will see you. Don't be afraid when they speak to you. I will always be here to guide you.
Okay.
Did you see her? That was her mother.
Oh, ibunya tuh guys.
She was a priestess, a healer. She taught Senua to see the weave that binds the world together. And it was beautiful. It was a time before the darkness. But when it did come, it first came for her mother.
Oh ya guys, aku ada beberapa kelewatan tuh doorstone-nya.
Hidden in the world. Like she's still watching over.
Jadi mungkin akan kita ambil lagi tuh doorstone-nya. Ini sudah belum ya?
Ymir was a frost giant,
Nah tuh guys,
a being of darkness,
kelewatan yang satu itu tuh.
and all his sons and grandsons were dark.
Itu kayaknya di jalan pertama itu guys, yang
Of his
kelewatan itu.
daughters and granddaughters, some were monstrous, but others
Di
fair.
sini juga sih ada dua sebenarnya. Cuman yang satunya itu aku cut guys.
Uri,
Tapi udah aku ambil sih untuk ngelengkapin tropinya kali ya. Nah ini biasanya ada pertarungan guys. Kalau ada enggak ya?
With the mark of valraven and the mark of Surt,
you may cross the bridge over the river of knives to Hellheim.
Nah, sekarang masuk guys.
She did it. She did it. Open it.
Nah, kedua ini sudah kebuka nih guys.
Why is she waiting?
She
Open the
has
gate.
to open
No,
the gate.
don't. No, it's dangerous. It's dangerous. Don't open the gate. Don't.
She's done it.
Oh, langsung bisa guys.
It's so
Oh.
dark. It's dark. The darkness.
Only the dead may cross.
Only the dead may cross into hell.
Ini di dunia apa lagi nih? Oh, suaranya guys.
Truth? Anyone?
There is no one here but me.
Not you.
Did you think that I would let you go? That you lost me back in the wilds? I will never let you go. You can't get rid of me. I am your shadow. And I will be watching when you draw your last dying gasp.
I'm not ready to die.
You will be when you see what they did to your dear beloved. In this waking nightmare, where all dreams come true, you searched for control, a way to pull through. When you were in love, you left him in tears, to smother your furies and banish your fears. But in darkness they came, through stormy black seas they raided these shores.
Ada ngeri guys ya.
Do you still hear his screams? And now that you're home, he's so far away. They've taken his soul. To these gods you cannot pray. They can break you, but not your promise. Even death won't keep you apart. Through his darkness you will find him. In your sword still beats a heart. You fought for love unspoilt. By your darkness within.
Tuh ini guys, yang
Fought for your dreams.
mayat si Dylan itu guys.
Now there's no way to win.
Kejem banget guys ya.
In the head of his corpse lies the seat of his soul.
Bantaiannya.
So you must carry his vessel to bring him back home.
Oh,
Touched you. Everyone could see it in the hollows of your eyes. A gaze averted from life. You ran from it but brought it nearer. Led it to him. An endless suffering worse than death. And you wanted to surrender. Abandon and to find peace with the gods. No. The darkness won't allow it. So you will walk into the lair of the beast. Look it in the eye. And you will go to war.
oke guys, go to war nih guys.
This is your mission. This is your quest. There is nothing else left. gods made you a warrior for a reason. It's your calling.
Stop them! Behind you! Behind you!
Waduh.
Behind you! Behind you!
Why suffer the past when there is a new world ahead? The only one that makes any sense.
Hurt, there's blood! Behind you!
Aduh, dikoyak.
Take him down! Take him down!
Wow, dibantingnya lagi guys, siap.
Finish this! End it now! They're winning.
Oke. Kombonya aku udah mulai hafal tuh guys. Ini kah?
Every gate you open into darkness brings another challenge.
Wow, terkejut aku guys. Waduh, siapa nih? Tahu-tahu di belakang pintu.
Get up quick! It's not over.
Oh, mari guys. Gila itu kapak.
Too slow. Defend it behind you. Finish! Finish! He's gone!
Oh, mana yang buka tadi guys ya?
Use your sword. Oh, behind you!
Wow,
They're winning! Stand up straight.
harus guys.
Finished!
Wow, dibanting. Oke, siap. Oke.
People die!
Wow. Kayaknya aku harus gini guys. Oke, santai, santai.
Nearly defend yourself. Stop that.
Coba kita tangkis dulu, guys. Aduh.
Come this far, she needs to keep going. Do it. You're close.
Oke, clear. Mana yang tadi hilang dia, guys ya? Kita lanjut. Kita explore dulu, guys. Nggak bisa ya? Ini guys, penting guys. Oke, kita langsung ambil aja, guys. Ada 3 logo ya.
The journey to Hellheim is never a straight one. Each must find their own path.
Nah, ini kayaknya
Align yourself to its secrets, and
X.
you will find yours.
Nah, kayak X deh, guys. Oke, X-nya dapet. Masih ada 2 lagi nih. Kita ambil nih doorstone-nya.
However you come to the gold-covered bridge that leads to Hell, you may find it guarded by a giantess. She will ask your name. She will ask your lineage. She will ask
Terus
your
kemana tuh ya?
business.
Nah, ini nih, guys.
The Northmen tell of the warrior woman Brynhild, who leapt into fire and rode to Hell to join her slain love Sigurd.
Ini apa nih ya, biru-biru ya?
Was challenged by the giantess.
Fokus. Oh, ini guys. Fokus, guys. Oh, ilusi tangganya, guys. Kita mungkin bisa ke atas tuh, guys. Mungkin di atas tuh 2-nya. Nah, di sini nih S9 ya. Nah, ini guys, kelihatan guys. Nah, ini guys. Oke. Tinggal 1 lagi ya. Atas kali. Ada benar nih guys. Langsung dapet guys. Oke. Pintunya kebuka. Kita ambil dulu guys. Ini adalah lore stone nih guys. Aku nggak tahu ya. Kalau lengkap ini apa nih dia? Apa cuma petunjuk saja atau?
Hela possesses
Soalnya
large dwelling
trofi ya.
places in Hellheim. Tall are her walls, high are her gates. The name of her dish is hunger. Her knife is famine. On her threshold.
Yes, kita langsung masuk pintunya guys. terluka. Ada beta lagi di sini. Hujan deras banget guys ya. Dan waspada guys. Kayak tadi ternyata terkejut kita guys.
The gate is opening.
Open. Siapa tuh?
It's coming.
That song again.
Is it?
It's Hella.
Yes,
Oh, ini Hella guys. Ini yang penjaga pintu utamanya sih guys.
it's coming. This is your moment.
Oh, raksasa guys.
I'm sorry. I can't watch this.
What are you doing? You're showing weakness. You're not a warrior. You're a disgrace. The gods will punish you for this.
Ambil pedangmu.
Pick up the sword. Pick it up. Fight the darkness. Fight it. Get up. Get up. Get up and fight.
Wow. Pedangnya patah guys.
Why go on when you give everything and face that which torments you? Only
Dia
to
masih
find
pegang
that
tuh
it is
kepala
worse
si
than
Delius
you
tuh guys.
imagined. Why go on? Is it really so weak to ask this? Or are we just so afraid of the honest answer that we do not dare pose the question? Sometimes the answer lies in a memory, a feeling, a song.
It's not real. It's a trick. It's not real. It is real. Listen to it.
Don't give up.
It's
Not like this.
Itu kayaknya suara pacarnya tuh guys ya.
a trick. Don't trust it. Maybe you're already dead.
Who are you?
Do you still believe in yourself?
No, it's not. It's a trick. She knows it's a trick. He's already dead. He can't be here. It's impossible.
Come to me. Please.
Mana tuh?
The light. Go towards the light. It's him. There he is. It can't be him. It's just a trick. It's in your mind. No, he's here. It's in your mind.
Nah, itu cahaya apa tuh guys ya?
Go towards it.
Oke, sepertinya kita lanjut lagi nih guys. Tapi dia kayaknya terluka nih guys.
There it is. Your imagination. It's Dylan. He's gone. He's gone. Slow. How could you? Keep going. How could you?
Waduh, capek ya guys.
Ignore the pain. I told you it was to trick you. I told you. Where are you going? Up. See, there's nothing to follow. Come on.
Aduh, udah lemah ya guys. Apakah masih bisa melanjutkan?
Before she first met him, she was not in a good place. Just a teenager, but not like the others. Barely functioning, she rarely left the house. Her father Zinbal made sure of that. Only occasionally did she venture out on her own, collecting firewood and herbs. Errands.
Oke, kita explore dulu nih guys. Apakah ada lore stone sini?
That was her world. I like this one. Barren and lonely.
Kayaknya kita akan kejar bayangan itu, guys. Cahaya-cahaya itu mas.
It's already disappeared. Nothing lives here, not even you. It's in your mind. You think you can see it, but it's in your mind. There's the tree.
There he was. The lone figure of a boy.
He's there.
Oke,
Swordplay
di
under
bawah
the shade of a
pohon.
tree. She remembers the first time she saw him.
He's there. He's
To
there.
her young eyes, he moved as if dancing, and the world danced with him. The gloom lifted. For the first time in years, she felt a ray of hope.
Ambil ini guys.
The Northmen tell of a great hero.
Nah itu guys, aku
His
kehilangan
name
satu
is
tuh guys.
Sigmund.
Tinggalan satu.
His father's hall was built around a great tree, and one day Odin comes and thrusts a sword into the tree, a gift to whomever can release it. Many try, but the sword only comes out at Sigmund's touch. His brother-in-law, King Siggeir, wants it, but Sigmund refuses him, so King Siggeir plots revenge. He invites Sigmund and his brothers to a feast. But when they arrive, they are met with an army, not a warm welcome.
Oke, di mana ini guys? Jadi kita harus menuju ke pohon itu. Oke. Aku ini mewaspadai kalau takutnya ada lobster yang ketinggalan nih guys.
Day after day, watching from afar, she mimicked him, perfecting her own secret dance, wishing those fleeting moments of light would stretch out to last forever.
It's a trick. It's an illusion. It's not real. Different. You want to believe it's real, but
Oh,
it's a trick.
udah pindah dimensi lagi nih.
Where are you going? Where is she going? What is she following?
Tiba-tiba jadi
Fine. It's just
hijau semua ini.
How does he so
Subur.
effortlessly court the world and bliss? If only she could do the same. See the world through eyes anew and dance with it, just like he does.
What's your name?
Senua.
I haven't seen you before.
I don't leave home much.
Oh, Zeno's daughter.
I have to go.
Wait. Who taught you to fight like that?
Mungkin ini seperti pertemuan mereka awal pertama kali guys ya.
Well, I watched you, and
You learnt all of that from watching me? You should become a warrior, you know.
me?
I'm Dillian. I'm here for the warrior trials. Just come and watch. Bring your sword.
You can't put it into words. That moment when you look into the eyes of the one who's supposed to reassure you, make you feel safe. It only takes an instant. Fear swallows you before you have a chance to make sense of it. And darkness becomes a part of who you are.
You killed him.
But her world changed the day the Northmen took him from her. Senua knows that there's no going
Wah,
back
jadi
to
tempat
how things
pembantaian
were.
guys.
That there's nothing to go back to at all.
Stay still, stay quiet, hide, don't tell her.
Their gods can see into your mind. They will use this power to destroy
They
you.
won't stop me. I can still feel him.
Whatever's left of him, they will never let him go.
I'm not gonna let him rot here.
You're the one rotting here.
Leave me alone.
You will die here.
No.
And all your suffering will have been for nothing.
Dillian? Is that you? I'll find you, my love. I promise.
Oke, lanjut lagi guys.
Can you see him? You want to believe it. Is he not real? Is he there? You're alone in these mountains. Is that Dillian? Nothing lives here. You won't survive. You met him by the tree. She met him by the
Ini
tree.
tadi kehalang itu guys.
The tree. What's he trying to tell you? He's waiting for you by the tree.
Death for Sigmund and his brothers seems certain. But the king's wife is Sigmund's sister.
Sekarang kita akan
And she
mencari jalan
begs
ke
for mercy and
pohon
implores
ini
the king
guys.
to chain them up instead. He agrees. Not for mercy though, but because he plans an even more cruel and lingering death. Chained to a tree in the forest that night, a she-wolf comes and devours one of Sigmund's brothers. She returns, ravenous, night after night, until only Sigmund is left. The next day,
Oke, masih mencari.
as the she-wolf licks the sweet honey from Sigmund's face, he bites the wolf's tongue. The she-wolf pulls away, but Sigmund holds on. The chains break, and he is free. After his escape, Sigmund lives like us, hidden in the forest.
Wih, masuk ke bawah pohon ini.
Take it. A sword.
Ambil pedangnya.
Dillian left it for you. Take it. Take it.
Wow, jeritan-jeritan suara ini guys.
It's ending. It's coming from there and there. Oh, what are they? Look, where's it coming from? She started something.
What's happening?
Senua, imagine a sword that can slay gods.
Jadi mungkin kita akan ambil pedang itu guys ya.
It was forged by the god of all Northmen, Odin, and gifted to Sigmund, a great warrior.
I need this sword. It's important.
Can you help me?
The sword appears whole, but it is an illusion. It shattered into shards long ago. It is said the great warrior can reforge grammar by answering the trials of Odin. The roots of the tree of death
Oke guys, jadi kayaknya
to new lands.
harus ada.
You will face the trials.
Oke. Jadi harus ada sesuatu yang membukanya guys. Nanti guys. Itu satu. Tiga ini. Kita akan ambil tiga ini dulu guys. Apa yang terjadi? Fokus.
Get closer. What can you see? Go to it. It's not safe. Don't go near it. Move closer.
I want to tell you a story about a god of the Northmen called Balder. The second son of Odin. He was beautiful, good and wise. He was fair of feature, he spoke fair words, he gave fair judgments. Light shone from him. Only good things were told of him. Yet he was the first of the gods to die.
Oke, satu kebuka kayaknya. Tuh. Udah pindah dimensi lagi nih.
The bridge. You've come this far, but the bridge is broken.
There's no way you can fix it.
What do you do now, Sam? What does it see?
Get closer.
It's dangerous. Don't go near it. Don't go there.
Don't go too close.
Nah, dengan kita masuk ke topeng itu, jalannya jadi nyambung tuh guys.
The bridge. It's not broken. It's fixed.
What happened?
The bridge is fixed.
Harus perhatiin benar-benar di sekitarnya guys. Apa yang terjadi? Jadi kita tahu tuh.
The Northmen tell this story about the death of Balder. It begins with dark dreams. Night after night, Balder dreams of his own death, and the gods fear for his life.
You need the runes to
So Balder's mother makes everything in the world: fire, water, iron, stone, earth, wood, beasts, birds, serpents, poison, sickness.
open the gate.
She can't.
Gimana masuknya tuh ya? Oke. Kesini dulu guys. Kita buka jembatannya. Mungkin kita kasih ke topeng itu lagi kali ya. Nah bener guys. Nanti itu akan terbuka tuh kayaknya. Oke, nah kan guys, jadi pindah kebuka nih guys.
The gate is open. Go through the gate.
Go through it.
Logikanya harus main nih guys.
What's behind the gate?
Where will it take you?
It's not safe.
Dillion.
There he is.
There he is.
What are you waiting for?
Quick, find a way.
Find him.
Go through.
Before he disappears.
Dillion, don't lose him.
Way too many
Jadi sini
times.
guys.
Always let him disappear.
Dillion, there he is.
Quick. Do you know? Was it worth it?
Where is he?
Where is he
still
gone?
alive. We're in the wrong world.
He's not here.
She's lovely dead.
He's not in the field.
He's in the other one. He's in the other one. He's in the dark world.
The dark.
The dark world.
The world once seemed so simple. Black and white. Darkness and light. Narrow dividing lines of our own making. Dillian taught her to see further. To peek through the cracks and see the worlds of color stretching away from the glue. And Senua explored new paths into the unknown.
Not in this world. Not in this world. He saw who she could be.
He saw who she really was.
He saw the warrior within.
Oh, ini guys.
Senua, you've got it. Why isn't he here? He's gone. He's in the dark world.
He's gone to the dark world.
You're in the wrong world. He's in the other world. The dark world. And you.
Buka guys.
Do you feel safe? Dillian loves you.
Sekarang kita bisa masuk nih guys. Oke, berarti kita balik lagi guys. Membuka ilusinya tadi.
He didn't believe that she was cursed. He saved you when everyone else turned their backs. Do you remember what love feels like?
Sama aja guys. Game ini emang jalannya nih guys.
There you go. Where are you taking me, Dillian? He's up there. How do you get up there? There's a way.
Oke, gimana si Dillian guys?
Way up there. Find the way. She can do it. You're nearly there.
Tampil dulu guys.
Find the way.
Throwing spears and stones at Balder, striking at him with sword and axe. But he
Oh,
comes to
ini
no
kita kayaknya
harm.
disuruh
Whatever
fokus nih
they
guys.
do, the gods never cease to wonder
Ah, nih
at
guys.
this great marvel.
She is pure dark.
But Loki shapes himself into a woman and asks Balder's mother,
Oh,
"Is it really true that all things promise to keep him safe?" "I did not ask the mistletoe," Balder's mother. The gods feast and rejoice and amuse themselves by throwing spears and stones at Balder, striking at him with sword and axe. But he comes to no harm, whatever they do.
oh guys, hari
The
ini guys.
gods never cease to wonder at
Tampil dulu
this
guys.
great marvel. Loki makes a dart out of mistletoe and goes to the gods as they throw things at Balder. The blind god, Huth, was there. Loki asks him why he wasn't taking part. Huth
Years had
says,
passed since she left her father. She trained hard alongside her friend.
Atas dulu guys.
She saw things no one else could. Patterns, shapes, movement. An intuition that made her an exceptional warrior.
You are guilty.
Friendship turned to love. But the shadow
Ini
of
kita
darkness
buka
never
semua
let
dulu
her
guys.
go.
Ah,
She was
sini guys.
caught between two worlds. That of Zinbel and her past. And Dillian. A future. Two realities. Tearing at her soul.
You couldn't see the darkness
Oke,
within you.
M.
Wasting your time. You have no time for this. Speed.
distract you.
Ini satu.
Now they're going to watch you.
What if these trials mean nothing?
Laughing at you.
What if they take you no closer to Dillian?
Dillian, you're letting this get in the way.
What if they are just to tire you out, to make you weak? Friendship turned to love. Was it worth it? But the shadow of
Ini kita
darkness
buka semua
never
dulu
let her
guys.
go.
Nah,
She was
sini guys.
caught between two worlds. That of Zinbel and her past. And Dillian. A future. Two realities. Tearing at her soul. I couldn't see the darkness within you.
Wasting your
You have no time for this. Speed up.
It's all part of their game.
They've set you trials to distract you.
Ini satu.
Now they're going to watch you.
What if these trials mean nothing?
Laughing at you.
What if they take you no closer to Dillian?
Dillian, you're letting this get in the way.
What if they are just to tire you out, to make you weak before the battle?
William saved her.
Nah guys.
You owe your life to Dillian.
You owe everything to him.
Ada juga di sini guys.
The Northmen tell how the gods mourned Balder. His body was to be burnt on his ship, but they could not manage to push it into the sea, and sent for a giantess to do it. She comes
Buka
riding
dulu
a
biar
wolf
nggak
and
nempel
has
nih.
vipers for her reins. She pushes Balder's ship into the sea with such force that the ground shakes and the rollers burst into flames. When Balder's wife sees his body carried onto the ship, her heart bursts with grief, and she dies. She's put next to her husband, and the pyre is lit,
Di dalam sini
sending the dead
guys.
to hell.
Udah deket di sini.
But even so, the gods cannot accept his death.
Do you remember how he made you feel?
Nah ini guys. Oh, naiknya dari mana ini ya?
Do you remember the way he felt?
Ini. Nah ini guys.
Do you remember him whispering in your ear?
What if they're all about wasting your time, just delaying minute to
Nah tinggal satu lagi nih guys.
She should have listened.
Oh itu guys ternyata. Kita buka dulu guys.
Look what happens to the things you love.
Nah ini guys. Emang mata harus fokus bener guys.
Do you remember meeting him beneath the tree?
Kalian bisa nih harusnya.
What if this is
Oke.
pointless?
What are you doing?
Udah kebuka itu. Kita ambil dulu nih.
Why did you think you could make this work?
You keep seeing runes. You see runes everywhere.
Everywhere. But what if they're not real? What if they don't actually make sense?
What if they're a trick?
The gods were lying. If you think it makes sense, but really the gods are playing with you.
It makes sense in your mind, but it doesn't make sense in the worlds.
The gods that
Kita baru bisa masuk tuh, guys.
doesn't mean anything.
You can't read this language, you don't understand
Sinbel
it.
was right.
You're wasting time.
You're cursed.
You'll never succeed.
Slow, quicker. Dillian!
Ayo.
Be quick.
Dillian never much cared for the underworld and looked dimly upon the druids, like her father, Sinbel. I guess he took after his father, a chieftain who believed nothing he couldn't see,
Very careful.
and he happened to be blind. She felt safe in Dillian's arms, learned to see the world through his eyes. Slowly,
Nyaris jatuh.
the darkness that had bound her so tightly began to unravel.
That's it. Quicker.
Dilihat nih, guys. Waduh,
It's your fault. He's disappeared.
malang loncat ya, guys.
He's gone. He's gone to the water. He's drowned.
Senua, your father cannot understand your darkness. He cannot see through your eyes. No one can. My own father was born blind. Doesn't have the faintest idea of what the night looks like. The word dark to him means as little as the word light. So someone is afraid of the dark. Should we fix them by taking away their sight? Would you give up the beautiful world that you, and only you, can see just to be rid of your nightmares? Or is this the price you pay for the gift
did
you
it,
have?
But there's more.
Itu dia saya atau gimana tuh ya?
So special in life.
There's still more.
There's always more.
Just another
It's
part
not
of the
going
quest
to
I
be
know.
easy.
You're getting done. Can you do another one? It's too much.
I left for the wilds to protect you
She
from
hasn't
my
got the energy.
darkness,
No. Too much to do.
because I love you. But it made it worse. I'm so sorry.
Baru satu, guys. Oke, guys. Jadi yang di sini udah kelar. Kita lanjut lagi ya. Itu masih ada satu. Dua. Tiga. Oke, jadi masih ada stok 3 lagi, guys. Oke, guys. Sepertinya mungkin itu dulu video kali ini ya. Dimana kelanjutan dari cerita ini, dia akan membuka lagi misteri-misteri di balik dari kegelapan ini, guys ya. Oke, mungkin itu dulu video kali ini. Jangan lupa like, subscribe, dan share ya. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.